On behalf of the board, I am chairman of the board, and this has been a building long in making, so to speak. It has, I'm sure you've probably already heard some of the history of the building and how it took so long to get to this point. But I think you're going to enjoy the building, and I think that the culinary arts and related things will blossom here. And I think even though we've tried a number of things, this is probably the best thing that we've done, and it's going to work out right. And I welcome you all here, and thanks for coming. And on behalf of the board, welcome. Thank you.
My name is Thomas Coley, the president of Scott Community College, and I want to welcome you to our new Culinary Arts and Hospitality Management Center. A lot of work and detail went into this building. Since I've been here, one of the first assignments I had was that we had to find a place at that point for culinary arts. And we think we were at the Eagles building. That was the first project. We got a call from Dr. Kier saying, hey, you need to go to this meeting. That's before I even got on board. And we were downtown. We're looking at space there. Tara Barney is looking at me laughing. And you know, the point is that we've been really trying to find the right venue, appropriate venue for culinary arts and now hospitality management. So we have two programs here. And it's been ongoing. And of course, those of you who know Brad Scott in particular, he's been ongoing in his efforts to make sure that we address the program needs. And the fruition of all of this is we see now in our enrollment. I think last year we were about 100 students, and we're almost at 150 just for this term, and we anticipate that it will continue to grow. Hospitality management went from just 6 students last year to now 19, and we know that will continue to grow. And you'll see, if you haven't had a tour, you'll see how things are really laid out nicely for both programs. So a lot of smiles today. There have been a lot of meetings leading up to this to get to this point, 2 smiles.
I remember being blown away by the food that was provided at that event, and also there was some magnificent ice sculptures, and there was this interesting man there in a chef's outfit, and I finally figured out he had something to do with this excellence, and so I went up to talk to him and thank him for the wonderful reception, and he said, "You're very welcome," and he told me his great program, and then he told me how much he really hoped that someday, before he retired, he would actually have a wonderful place to run the culinary and then the hospitality program, and of course that was Brad Scott. And so it's especially exciting for me 7 years later to be here at the grand opening of the culinary building and to recognize the work of everyone who planned this, but also what this kind of place and this kind of teaching environment means to the students who come to Scott Community College to learn culinary and hospitality and restaurant management. Sometimes I think people think that, you know, if you go to the community college, because maybe it doesn't cost as much, that maybe you won't get quite as rich an experience. You'll get excellent teaching, but maybe some of the other amenities won't be there. And all I ask you to do is look around this magnificent building and all the cooking equipment and the simulated suite to realize that there's no better place for anyone in the state of Iowa to come to learn culinary and hospitality than the Scott Community College and to learn in this setting with these wonderful instructors.